Good morning, guys. Today we're going to be doing our very first ever test on an owner kart. We're going to be driving an unrestricted X30 for the very first time, and we'll also be testing a Birel Art owner kart. So huge thanks to Birel team for making this happen, and I'm very excited. Yeah, it's going to be lots of fun. I'm going to be meeting my friends at the border soon, and yeah, let's see what we can do with this owner kart. Very excited for my first ever time, and once again, huge thanks to Birel for making this happen, and let's go have some fun. We got to the racetrack, we're back, and let's get some practice in. All right, guys, so we are here, we are back. We changed into our gear, and let's hop into the first session. All right, guys, so this is the Marella camp right here. Quite insane, they have their own camp, it's really cool. These are all the Birel Arts. So those are the Birel Arts that the team members are going to drive, but today me and my friends are getting these two CLS18s. So this is my car today, 29. I'm sharing it with Jason. So look at delivery, it looks fucking sick. This is Jason's camera right here. We're going to get the onboard camera view. And this year, a lot of you guys have been asking why I don't use a Micron. Well, here it is. First time on an owner kart, first time having a Micron. We're going to be looking at the speed of the kart. So yeah, Charles Leclerc racing kart right here, as you can see. CLS18. That's Charles Leclerc's number 16. And yeah, but yeah, gonna be an insane experience. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you guys are new, subscribe, and let's get into it. Alrighty, session number 2 begins. It's been a while, but let's get it. Alright, guys, so here it is. We're stepping into the kart for our second ever session. We're going to be on wet tires this time. So previously we went out on slicks in the wet, and you can actually find that video on my YouTube channel. But yeah, this is our second ever session. So yeah, really excited to push in wet tires. And yeah, so actually before recording this video, I asked a bunch of you guys whether you guys would prefer like the video to be just raw onboard footage or me commentating. So yeah, I'm gonna give my best shot at commentating what's going on, but to be honest, it's a practice session, it's just a training session, so there's not much to say. So it's gonna be like a 40% commentary and a 60% onboard, so I hope you guys enjoy. We're gonna be going through the wet session and also dry session later on, so yeah, stay tuned, enjoy, and subscribe. So yeah, the first 1 or 2 laps we're basically just scrubbing our tires, trying to get some heat in, trying to look at the braking points because we were out in slicks. The weather has gotten worse since the last time we came out. It started raining again, so the track's a lot more wet. So yeah, we're just looking at braking points, looking at where the limit is, where you can brake and where you can't brake, and yeah, just trying to get heat in the tires, going through some traffic, and then setting ourselves up for some push-ups. So the goal is to get a very good time. So yeah, a lot of experimenting, a lot of fun, figure out the track, and enjoy. Something interesting I realized with this track is like the wet line doesn't necessarily give the most grip. You actually have to be in between the dry and the wet line, because if you go too much on the wet line, which is like the outside line, there's so much rubber there that you start like slipping. So yeah, being in the middle is surprisingly the best way to go. And yeah, you guys can see I spent out a lot trying to figure out the track, and yeah, just part of the process, but we do manage to hook up a very good lap in the end. So yeah, after experimenting a lot, coming to the final lap of the session, our final wet lap of the day, we managed to hook up a pretty respectable time of 55, but to be fair, I could have gone like a second faster. It was just, this was the one lap that I didn't mess up anything. But yeah, going into the first turn, I lock up to initiate a bit of turn, and then we're taking a middle line throughout the first 2 corners. Here we do mess up a bit. We go in with too much speed, and I think we lost like 3-4 tenths there. On this turn, we actually did pretty well, going the middle line around, a bit of oversteer, a bit of wheel spin, and then yeah, everything's quite standard. The guy in front of us spun, so full throttle here. Maybe I could have braked later here because I went off the gas and then went back on. But yeah, we did the hairpin pretty well.
yeah, a pretty clean lap, I would say. I think wasn't that special. It was just honestly the one lap where I hooked up everything. But I think I could have gone like a whole second faster if I had the time. But yeah, pretty good lap overall. We were 2 seconds faster of P2, which was Aaron. But yeah, very fun.
Yeah, it's so fun. Let me see the.
Is it 55?
Yeah, it's 55.
57.
Damn. 105 kmh power. Insane. Aaron, how was it? Tell it to the people.
I'll blame. I had engine problem.
The peak should still be the same, right?
Oh
Peak
yes,
RPM.
should be. The green peak is like
Yeah.
15 and ours is 14. 15 and a half and ours is 14.
We're missing the
1500
top
RPM.
end. Missing the top end.
Oh, possible. Maybe that's why.
Not too much of a difference. I mean, you're quite similar, but what the hell is happening here?
Alright guys, so we are back in the car after Jason went out in the wet session. It's been like 2 hours and the track has dried up. Like, it's surprising how fast the track dries up. It's still quite like slightly damp, but overall most of the track is dry except for the last turn. But yeah, so basically the plan for this run is we're coming for a pit stop, and the reason why we're doing that is to change the setup, right? So currently we're running a slightly oversteer setup that me and Jason both like. However, there could be more. So there's a bar in front of the cart where the wheels are connected together. I don't know what it's called. You guys who drive owner cars probably know what it's called. But basically when you remove it, it gives your car a lot more oversteer. It makes the front extremely sensitive. And basically the whole feeling of the car is that the wheel is extremely light in the front, and like a bit, like turning like 5 degrees will turn the entire car. So yeah, the idea is to do a couple of push laps, without the bar, with the bar, and then we come in for a pit stop and change the cart so there is no bar. Also guys, hope you guys don't mind, but I've just unlocked channel memberships on YouTube, so if you guys are interested in supporting me, just click the join button next to the subscribe button. But yeah, anyways, back to the video. So after a couple laps, we come into the pit to change the setup because this setup is still relatively understeered. The car is not responding as much as I would like it to. So yeah, we come in and let's see how the pit stop goes.
Do I get up?
坐呢度得噶啦，坐喺凳廳度。
Sorry. All right. Not bad. Oh my fucking god! I can already feel how sharp the front end is.
Alright guys, so we just changed the setup of the cart. Now it's at maximum oversteer. The front is so sensitive when I turn in. You guys can probably see it on the screen right now that I don't have to turn anything and the car turns by itself. So this is literally taking neutral steer to the max. Yeah, like the whole idea is that you have to drive without turning your wheel, and this setup makes it so easy. So if you guys recall Alex Albon talking about Max Verstappen's car sensitivity setup, this is exactly like that. It feels as if the steering wheel is at like 1000% sensitivity. All you have to do is twitch it slightly and the whole car turns, and it's no delay. Like, it's super responsive. Whatever I want it to do, it does. And yeah, it's just super fun. and such a great drive. So here's a couple of push laps that I'll be showing you guys. Not a lot of commentary because honestly, I think it's just amazing to watch. You guys can see how I'm pushing really hard. I do go over limit quite a lot, but yeah, it's quite a lot of fun. And in the end, we managed to do a 46.1, which was I think 5/10 up from the laps without the bar. But yeah, this could be up to track evolution. Not really sure the exact pace. However, I think it just felt a lot more faster because everything responded a lot more. So yeah, great fun in the dry with this setup, and hope you guys enjoy.
The oversteer was so good. Oh my god. Holy shit, chat.
What do you think?
That was so fucking good. I love it. I love it.
Did you love sharper front
Yeah,
end, right?
I fucking love it.
Okay.
That was so fun.
The steering is you feel much more light.
Yeah, it was lighter and I didn't turn it.
Yeah.
Like I just did like this and then it went.
Yes.
And then it's like 90% throttle. You love this thing. You fucking love this thing.
It's really different. The setting, just maybe.
No, like. Oh, I improved fucking 5/10 with older steer.
Yeah. Without the bar, you do
46
half
green.
seconds quicker.
Holy
The
shit.
average is 45.6.
Yeah,
So the oversteer feels good.
yeah. I like it. Holy shit.
That's what I like to hear.
Oh, holy shit.
Post-training interview, what are your thoughts, Aaron?
Felt great.
Felt great.
Got a great time at the end, so I'm very happy. I'm very happy after that
Fastest
second
time.
session that had some issues.
Yeah. Jason? Post-race reflection?
Decent.
Duncan?
Yeah, overall happy with the day. I think we figured out the setup later in the day. Felt good. We got a bit of wet running. We got a bit of dry running. Can't ask for more.
Bro sounds like an F1 driver. Post-race interviews for real. All right, guys. Hello, everyone. We have just finished all the sessions. And yeah, here's a quick reflection. What I thought about it. I fucking loved it. The Charles Leclerc Birel Art S18, insane. This is the first time I've ever driven an X30 that is unrestricted. And the speed difference from the rental ones is crazy. Like the 0 to 100 was so fun and so fast. You guys can probably hear me in the video screaming in the helmet. And yeah, man, I think overall, such an amazing experience to drive this kart. Once again, thank you so much, Marilla, for allowing me to drive the kart. This was something else. Managed to get laps in the wet, in like slightly wet, and then super wet conditions, and then dry conditions. So very fun. We managed to experience everything today. But yeah, super fun experience. I don't know what else to say. The Birel Art Charles Leclerc kart, I fucking love it. And especially you guys will see, or you guys did see in the video, hopefully, there was a part where we did a pit stop and changed the kart. So initially the kart was very understeery. And as me and Jason, because we both share the same kart, as me and Jason started driving it a lot more, we started setting up the kart to be a lot more oversteer. And in the end, we kind of hit peak oversteer. This experience was fucking amazing. The kart was so fun, super fast.
Man, I can't wait to do more practices. Let's go. But yeah, anyways guys, that is it. We're done for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe, like, and see ya. Bye bye.